What's going on, people? Look, y'all, I'm gonna talk about a topic that I really don't talk about that often on this channel. I talk about a lot of the relationships and interactions between men and women and between men and other men, like the certain dynamics of friendships and all that type of stuff. But I really want to talk about this type of behavior in particular, right? Kissing and telling. Kissing and telling is a behavior or a game that no man, I repeat, no man should ever engage in. It's a sucker's game, right? And I'm being honest with you. It's a sucker's game. And I know what y'all thinking. Some of y'all like, a lot of the dudes like, man, Mac be real hard on the men on this channel, man. He being hard on the men. He criticizes the men heavily. And I know some of y'all thinking I'm out here trying to pander to the women. And I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all. I am never pandering to nobody on this channel. All I do is speak my truth, and I speak how I feel about something. That's it. I don't care who like it, who don't like it. I don't care who would possibly it could. If I say something in favor of the women, it'll shoot up my views or whatever. I don't care nothing about that. I'm gonna say how I feel, right? And I've seen I criticize both genders equally on this channel. It's just that I'm a man and I've seen the worst in other men because men are often comfortable being their natural selves, which means letting down the facade or letting down their guard and just being who they naturally are around other men. So you can see all the flaws in a character you can see all the flaws in their characters when they're around other men because they just gonna be who they really are, right? So I've seen the worst type of jealousy and a hating behavior from men that most people couldn't imagine, right? And when it comes to kissing and telling, it's something that I don't think no man should engage in because it's always going to backfire on the dude all the time, right? Because let me tell you what happens, right? I remember my pops told me this story about how one of his friends was dating a real beautiful woman in his neighborhood, right? And a lot of the dudes in the neighborhood wanted to talk to this woman. They wanted to be with this woman, but my father's friend was the one. He was messing with her. He was, kicking it with her, dating her, doing whatever they was doing, right? They was, kicking it, right? And my dad's friend goes back and tells other dudes in the neighborhood all what he doing with this woman. He talking about all his sexual exploits with this woman. She did this, she did that, so on and so forth, right? So one of the hating ass dudes out of the group on the block, right? He tries to talk to the woman. He don't get women like that at all, but he tried to talk to the woman. He tried to put forth effort to talk to this woman because he heard about this woman from my dad's friend, right? And so when he gets shot down, when he gets shot down immediately, he goes and say, why you won't do it with me? You did it with such and such. You did it with him, talking about my dad's friend. And when this woman found out that my dad's friend had revealed the information of whatever they was doing together, she went back and she told him she will never talk to him ever again. She shut it down. My dad's friend was hurt to the core, but you couldn't blame her. She looking like you can't hold water. You can't keep your mouth shut about what we doing. What we doing is between her and him. He couldn't keep that to himself, so he missed out, right? And he was hurt, but it is what it is. And this is what happens is hating ass dudes like that they want to talk to the woman, and when they can't talk to the woman and they get shut down, they get shot down, they go and resort to trying to hate on you and tell everything that you told them in hopes of the girl never talking to you again. So that kissing and telling, it never works in nobody's favor. Keep that stuff to yourself, fam. Keep that to yourself. I remember when I was in college, right? In my early college years, when I was single, right? We would be sitting around, me and my homie Melvin would be at a table in the cafeteria. And dudes would come around, dudes that was acting like they was my homies, but I later came to find out that they were snakes. They would come around and sit at the table with us, and all of them gather around, watch girls come in and out the caf, and they would talk about all their sexual exploits with these women, whatever they was doing, who they was kicking it with her, they kicked it with her last night, she was at the room last night, all this and all of that, right? But guess who would never engage in that conversation? Me. I didn't give a damn what I was doing with any woman on campus. I could have kicked it with a woman the day before. I could have kicked it with a woman 2 days before. That same day, I was never going to tell nobody. It was stuff that I didn't even tell some people that was real close to me. I kept certain stuff to myself. Because I know how certain, like, if I don't really know how you get in, I know how, it's some stuff, a lot of stuff is never nobody's business at all, but you and that woman. So you shouldn't be out here trying to reveal that information to nobody, right? But I know how these other dudes get down. A lot of them hating, they be jealous, and when they can't talk to the woman, they gonna reveal everything that you told about that woman to that woman, so you will never talk to her ever again. So it's a lot of sucker behavior. And this is my thing, right? I'm like, why try to embarrass the woman who's kicking it with you? You spending a lot of time with her. Y'all enjoying each other's company. Y'all vibing with each other. Y'all doing whatever y'all doing together. Why try to embarrass that woman? Y'all having a good time and y'all vibing and y'all just enjoying each other. Why embarrass her to impress other hating ass cornball dudes? Why do that? Why? Like I never understood why dudes try to live to impress other men. Like all the time they want to impress all the other so-called cool dudes. They want to impress them so bad and tell them stories about other women and so. Like I could give a damn what other dudes used to think about me at all. Like it was dudes that thought I'd never talk to no girls ever because I was real reserved. I wasn't a cocky, loud dude like them. So they thought I wasn't sure of myself. And they used to ask my homie sometime, Melvin, because they be like, man, do he be talking to girls or whatever? Brother, is the sky blue? Do a bear shit in the woods, brother? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? But I didn't try to go out of my way to try to tell them stories about, oh, guess what happened with this girl and that girl to impress them. I didn't give a damn because at the end of the day, that don't matter. What I do is not nobody else's concern. You know what I mean? It's just between me and whatever woman I'm dealing with. It was never no other man's concern at all. But a lot of other dudes would live to impress other men. And I would always be like, what the hell? And the crazy thing about it, you remember the story I told y'all about all these dudes that was gathering around, kissing and telling? It was a lot of the so-called cool, popular dudes that was doing this. Behaving like suckers all the time. And I'd be like, damn, like, who? And moms be really looking at y'all like y'all really cool or whatever? Like, you know what I mean? It was a lot of sucker stuff going on, like dudes kissing and telling, and then other dudes in a circle revealing the information to the other girls and telling the girl that they homie messing with, you shouldn't talk to him, man. He be telling us everything about what y'all do in hopes of him getting the sympathy, you know what I mean? He get the sympathy time with the woman, sympathy time, and he hopefully will luck into messing around with this girl because, you know, she looked at him like, oh, at least he told me the truth about what his homie, like a lot of sucker stuff, right? Telling on what their homies told in order to try to get with the woman or shoot down stop his homie from messing with the girl in general. So it's real sucker type behavior, and I don't never respect no man that engages in that. Like I said, whatever a man does with a woman is between that man and that woman. Not everybody else's business, not your homie business, not social media business. All like dudes be going on social media exposing girls like little lames, like little clowns, and I be like, man, who raised you dudes? Because I wasn't raised like that at all. My brothers, my cousins, my brother, my cousins, my dad, they didn't raise me like that. My uncles didn't raise me like that. So I'm like, damn, what old heads raised you like that? Did you out here thinking that stuff is cool? You know what I mean? But I promise y'all, when men get jealous, when men get upset and they want a woman, there is no telling what that man will do. Men will go to unheard of heights, extraordinary heights to get a woman to stop talking to a dude so they can talk to him. And I know what y'all thinking, like, because it's always this this belief that, you know, women are the most catty and gossiping people. Man, a lot of dudes I know be gossiping worse than women. Gossip like hell, and I mean super jealous, and they are really manipulative and conniving in order to try to get what they want because they ain't got no game. They don't got no G. They can't talk to no woman. They can't get a woman to like them naturally, so they try to go the hating sucker route in order to try to get a sympathy, some sympathy play from a woman. Like that's what they try to do, and sometimes it does work in their favor, so they keep doing it. But I'm telling y'all, at the end of the day, only suckers engage in it, and you never gonna win. You never gonna win at all. Like all of that, like it's never gonna work in your favor because either that woman is never gonna talk to you again ever in your life, or another dude gonna try to talk to her and then throw you under the bus in order to talk to her, and they gonna reveal everything that you told to that woman so she can stop talking to you. So I be looking like, man, when August Alsina did what he did, I'm like, yeah. That's how I know he was around some wrong dudes, or he just got too emotional to the point that he was just ready to just tell it all because stuff didn't go in his favor. And that's another thing too. A lot of the popular dudes would kiss and tell when stuff didn't go in their favor, or when the woman started talking to another dude and leave them alone. They want to expose everything they did with the woman so they won't look bad and they won't get their feelings hurt in the end. You know what I mean? They feel sometimes their pride take a hit when a woman that they dealing with start talking to another dude or whatever and leave them alone because they feel like they're the coolest dude in the world. Like, how she gonna stop talking to me? Then when they see the woman move on, talk to another dude, they start feeling some type of way. So they start trying to throw salt on the woman in any way they can, and reveal all type of information to make her look bad so that they won't be looked at like a goofy. But I promise y'all, man, I've seen it happen time and time again, man, like all the time. But that's why you always gotta stay solid and never engage in that type of behavior, man. Like, rock out with your woman, y'all do what y'all do, and you enjoy that woman that you dealing with, and y'all enjoy each other company, but you ain't gotta reveal everything you do to to your homies or whatever. And again, homies in air quotations, because a lot of dudes think dudes is their homies and think dudes is their friends, but they not. They snakes for real, and it is gonna show in time, especially when a pretty woman is involved, man. The snakes will show their ugly heads sooner than later when it deals with a woman. I promise y'all, dudes will start acting all type of foul ways in order to stop you from talking to a woman that they like or they think is attractive. They don't like, oh my God, you ain't gonna talk to her, man. You talking to her? Oh no, I gotta stop this, and try to find a way for them to come into the picture. Man, I know y'all thinking like it's weird. Like, why would a dude want to go behind his friend and talk to a woman that a friend was messing with or dealing with in any type of way? But it's a lot of dudes that's weak like that behave in that type of behavior, that engage in that behavior all the time. So yeah, man, all that kissing and telling, that is a sucker's game. I don't believe no man should engage in it, because it's never gonna work for you. It's gonna work against you. It's gonna backfire on you every single time. And if you think I'm lying, then I'm flying. Try it out and see what happens. Try it out and see what happens, and see how things don't go the way that you expect it to go, because it's always going to be a rat in a circle that's going to go back, or a snake in a circle that's going to go back and go tell a woman, or even if you don't tell a woman, again, what you do with a woman is never nobody else's business but you and that woman. That's it. So that's how I get down, man. But that's how I used to get down when I was single back in the day. But I never did that ever. Machiavelli Mills TV, peace.